Hi, everybody, and welcome to the replay show on New Year's Day here at Laurel Park. The Maryland Jockey Club at Laurel Park wishing you and yours a very happy new year and the best in Maryland racing to come in 2017. Dave Rodman here to take you through our 9-race program from New Year's Day. And a quick reminder, we'll be running on Monday, January 2nd, and then dark until Saturday here at Laurel Park, and then Sunday racing as well. So no racing Friday because we're running on Monday, January 2nd. Our next racing days in January will be Saturday and Sunday following the New Year's weekend. Track is fast here at Laurel Park for our 9-race card. Let's get right to the action.
And they're off. Enchanted Evening, slow to begin. Discreet Deceit, the favorite. I'm So Money, and Karen on the inside. Three of them out for the early advantage. Then back to Tribal Transit in fourth and Small Batch. 2.5 more. First on first. And Enchanted Evening is seventh. Heading on for the far turn now. And it is I'm So Money with a head in front from Karen on the inside, and Discreet Deceit right there, making pace to the outside into the far turn run with 3.5 furlongs to go. Tribal Transit trying to pick it up from fourth, and Small Batch backs off. They're followed by First on First, and Enchanted Evening is seventh, and still about 11 lengths from that pace. Discreet Deceit takes the lead willingly at the quarter pole and kicks on to open up 2 legs. I'm So Money just in second, then Carrot on the inside third, and Tribal Transit out of the middle of the track in fourth, and First on First is fifth, and Enchanted Evening and Small Batch, and they're into the stretch about a furlong out from the wire, and Discreet Deceit and Forest Boys breaking away, 4-length in front, 4-length lead now for Discreet Deceit as Karen is bridging the gap late on the outside and coming back for more. Discreet Deceit, 3/4 of a length from Karen. And then it was Tribal Transit. I'm So Money, or First on First in a New Year's Day opener. And they're off. Smart and Smokin' and Cindy, joined by Coburg Valley and Sandy Lane Sunset on the outside. Back to Southern Peach. They're followed by O.T. Prayer and Miss Glengar. The far outside is last, 6 lengths from the pace. Coburg Valley leads the way by a neck from Sandy Lane Sunset, and Cindy in third. Southern Peaches fourth. O.T. Prayer, Miss Glengar, Smart and Smokin' last. Far turn run, Coburg Valley in front, 3/4 of length. Sandy Lane Sunset in hot pursuit from second. Southern Peach and Cindy at third and fourth. O.T. Prayer is next. Miss Glengar second last. And Smart and Smokin' driven last position. Top of the stretch, 1/4 of a mile to go. Coburg Valley kicks on for home from Sandy Lane Sunset, and Southern Peach firing up on the outside. Cindy at the rail, 4 spread out across the track, a furlong to go. Miss Glengar attempts to pick up on the wide outside. They're down to the last furlong. Southern Peach in front. Southern Peach now in front by 3 as Miss Glengar is closing from second, but time has run out. It's Southern Peach and Steve Hamilton. Southern Peach, Miss Glengar. Cindy and Sandy Lane Sunset, O.T. Prayer. 3 first, Southern Peach, and a photo second. Time 106.18. And they're off. Colmont Fire first away. I'm a prankster up there. In front I am, and Cat Lion on the inside up close too. One more shot racing along fifth at the opening furlong. Back to first around the back of the pack, and Mr. Coupons to the outside. So up the inside, in front I am is the gray, prompting I'm a prankster. I'm a prankster now with that head in front. From in front I am. They're going in the duel now, 3 lengths clear. Colmont Fire tries to ride along, and Cat Lion down inside. One more shot in the second group. Mr. Coupons and first around as they head on for the far turn run with about 4 1/2 furlongs to go. In front I am down on the inside. I'm a prankster to the outside. Continue to duel. Colmont Fire is picking up from third position. One more shot. Cat Lion, Mr. Coupons, and first around is last. 3 1/2 to run. Midway on that turn. I am a prankster, Colmont Fire on the outside. In front I am, ridden along to try to stay. One more shot is fourth, right off the trio at the top of the lane, and Mr. Coupons is fifth off the inside. They're at the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile to go. Colmont Fire now in front from I'm a Prankster. And now one more shot takes a shot toward the middle of the track. Wider at the net is Mr. Coupon. Suddenly open a furlong to go. One more shot's the leader. One more shot takes over from Colmont Fire. Mr. Coupon's closing on the outside. Now into second with a 16th to go. One more shot, and Jomar Torres looking for the second wire. One more shot. Mr. Coupon's on the outside. One more shot to win it. 3/4 now a length from Mr. Coupons. And they're off. Slow to go is Chicago Sun. Buckingham Lane, the outside is Never Stop Looking, and Jump for Kitten chiming in with early speed. Up between horses, Private Irving A is in fourth, and My Charming Clyde is in fifth and will now settle in mid-pack. Chicago Sun underway in between horses now within 2.5 of the front. Chicago Sun quickly moving up, checking there was Private Irving A. Tiz Showbiz has one beaten. San Cristo is last of them all into the far turn. Never Stop Looking goes on now. 3 furlongs out. Never Stop Looking takes the lead. Buckingham Lane second. second. And then it's Chicago's Sun third. My Charming Clyde fourth. Private Irving A's next. Then Tiz Showbiz has to swing four wide past the quarter. San Cristo jump for Kitten last into the stretch, straightening for home at the 3/16. Never Stop Looking with a 5-length advantage. Tiz Showbiz out after Never Stop Looking for the final furlong. Out in the middle, San Cristo takes third. It's Never Stop Looking. Never Stop Looking at the 16th pole. Well clear under Katie Davis. Never Stop Looking to win by 3. Tiz Showbiz, San Cristo, My Charming Clyde, Private Irving A. Time 104.23. And they're up. Pernada up on the inside, flashing right to the front. And Better Way has early speed too. And joined by I Am Superior 2 out their third position. Length and a half more. Antietam Creek one off the inside. Sweet Peaches into Blues Dancer and Dumpster Diva. Last of the compact group, 5 lengths first to last. Pernada up front. Pernada with a half mile left to go. Pernada I Am Superior 2. And Better Way is in third position. To the inside is Sweet Peaches looming up from fourth. Da Blues Dancer is next in fifth, and Antietam Creek is in between horses driven along, and Dumpster Diva is last of them all. I Am Superior 2, and Kitty Davis getting away. 2.5 furlongs out to the lead. Better Way out after that one. Pernada's all done. Is fading to the back of the pack. Drop back to second last position. Da Blues Dancer's out wide, now taking third. They're into the stretch. I Am Superior 2, working on a 3 or 4 length lead. In second is Better Way. It's wide open scramble for third. Inside is Sweet Peaches. Out to center of the track is the Blues Dancer, but they're close to the wire. I Am Superior 2. And Katie Davis wins another. I Am Superior 2 over Better Way by 4. Sweet Peaches to Blues Dancer, Dumpster Diva. And they're off. Lady Turp with a good break. Nikki rocks for Pops, and Madame Amora is up there with that early speed to that first turn run. So Madame Amora is up top, and Nikki rocks for Pops near the inside in second, and Winter and Lady Turp Lady Terp is now third and on the chase. Winter back in fourth. Then it's Chapel of Chimes. They're followed by Lizzie and Understanding in the back. So Madame Amora is up front and going solo, a length and a half clear from Lady Terp. Nikki Rocks her pops, backs off in third. Then it's back to Winter in between horses, fourth, and Chapel of Chimes fifth in the three-path. They're followed by Understanding and Lizzie loping along in last position now, and 14 off that pace up ahead. Sensible enough out front for Madame Amora, uncontested, and holds a two-length lead from Lady Terp. Chapel of Chimes, Winter is fourth off the inside, and Nikki Rocks for pops on the inside back in fifth. Another 6-7 back, and Understanding and Lizzie got to pick it up. Heading into the far turn, Madame Amora kicks on a length and three-quarters from Lady Terp now. Lady Terp trying to bid. Chapel of Chimes getting somewhat closer in third position. Winter scrubbed on for run by Trevor McCarthy. Up there, three wide is fourth and gaining on Madame Amora. They're at the top of the stretch and just above a quarter of a mile to go. Madame Amora under pressure from Chapel of Chimes, and Winter on the outside with Lady Terp in fourth. Understanding is worked up to fifth. They're followed by Lizzie, guided well off the inside and out wide into the stretch here at Laurel. And it's Chapel of Chimes, Winter on the outside, Winter to take the lead. Out in the center is Understanding. Madame Amora is stopping in the final furlong. Here's Winter. Winter's up front from Chapel of Chimes. In the last 16th, Winter has left them out in the cold. Winter, Lizzie rallies in the photo with Chapel of Chimes. Understanding or Madame Amora, Lady Terp. For Winter was first. Last one moving in, Stormy Mama. And they're off. Silly Face out with the lead. Goldie Bucks to the outside. Stormy Mama. Here's Eve now racing forwardly in the second group. Unspoken to the inside. Sliding Lady follows that one as they charge to the backstretch run. Here's Emily Grace, 6 off the lead and in between horses, while Stormy Mama's now drop about 6.5 from the front as well. Sliding Lady drops back a little bit in the field, and they're followed by Little Kitten, and then it's Cracking Good Pins, Holy Scat, and Clouds of Tishan racing second last, and Wild Pantera. Way back now, got to be 18 off that pace up ahead into the far turn. Eve is the leader from Silly Face outside second, and Goldie Bucks up 3 wide to join. Unspoken is tracking in for Stormy Mama, now looking good from fifth with 3 furlongs left to go. 5 more lengths. Emily Grace, Little Kitten, Sliding Lady, Cracking Good Pins, Holy Scat to the back of the pack. Wild Pantera last is Clouds of Tishan. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Goldie Bucks trying to hold on to a narrow lead. Stormy Mama to full attack and sweeping up on the outside. Stormy Mama has taken over the lead. Stormy Mama, Goldie Bucks, Silly Face battling on inside. Then it's Eve racing fourth and fading off the scene. Little Kitten just at an even pace. Sliding Lady gets a good spot in between horses, starting to kick on very late in the game. Sliding Lady runs into second, and Wild Pantera is moving in the far outside. Stormy Mama holding Wild Pantera second. Sliding Lady was third. Silly Face and Emily Grace. Time 126.51. now 2-1 along with Claire's Dowry. 2-1. Have hopes in. And they're off. Moon Vision in mid-pack, out with the early lead along with Candy Sue. This song is about you and Tiz, Emily, and Joel to make 4 in a line early. Like a Lion travels in 5th, Have Hope 6th, Merca is followed by Clem Gem and Claire's Dowry. The back of the pack now has about 8 or 9 to make up, but the pace solid as Tiz, Emily, and Jill is ahead in front. Pressed by This Song is About You and Candy Sue keeping up while 3 wide on the track. Have Hope, Moon Vision just in behind the lead on the rail. Like a Lion is working harder to stay pace, has dropped 6 in between horses and another 5 back. Claire's Dowry is getting underway with 2.5 furlongs to go. Claire's Dowry beginning to bridge the gap now just above the quarter pole on the top of the stretch, where there's 4 right across the track. Tiz, Emily, and Jill battles hard at the inside. The Song is About You and Candy Sue slipping through the inside. Moon Vision comes right on through. Have Hope is next, and Claire's Dowry looking to sustain wide of the track. A furlong left to go, and it's Moon Vision. Moon Vision up top from Candy Sue's giving it a hard battle the whole way. Moon Vision, 21-1. Happy New Year. Candy Sue is second. Tiz, Emily, and Jill and Claire's Dowry. Merca's in the next photo with Like a Lion. And they're off. Church Monkey, there goes Burford to the front. Burford now and Church Monkey head-to-head early. Cole and Taylor. Fairy Cat is in 4th and Hurler in between horses in 5th. Top Odds is 6th. 12 Stone and followed by Joe Test. Second last position, allowing the duel to go on up front, and Magna Warrior is the trailer. Heading into the far turn, Church Monkey from Burford. Right there is Hurler looming in 3rd position. Fairy Cat is in 4th now as they head to the midway point in that turn. On the far outside is 12 Stone picking it up well wide, and 12 Stone is right into contention too. Top Odds is in between horses. They reach the quarter pole and they make the turn for home. Hurler punching onto a narrow lead. Hurler just there from Church Monkey. Then to the center of the track is 12 Stone. Fairy Cat back 4th to the inside as they come to the final furlong. And Top Odds is in 5th. Hurler breaks away to a 3-length lead, driven by Trevor McCarthy, and it's Hurler pulling away. Hurler sharp in victory. A going away win for Hurler. Church Monkey second. Then it was Fairy Cat third, and 12 Stone and Top Odds.
That's a wrap for New Year's Day here at Laurel Park, our first day of racing for 2017. Join us Monday for live racing here at Laurel Park with a 12:30 post time. Then we'll be dark Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, coming back for action the second weekend in 2017 on Saturday, January 7th. And Sunday, January 8th. The full schedule for January at laurelpark.com. Thanks for watching the replay show, and Happy New Year, everybody.